Welcome, Post-Pollock viewers. Dave Epstein here for the Post-Pollock firm in Roseland, New Jersey. Here today to talk about another NFL incident. I don't know what gets into some of these players. It's a shame, but there is a Detroit Lions player in big trouble in Tampa. Let's watch a brief news clip and then I'll give you my thoughts.
Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold will go before a judge in Tampa today.
Now, he turned himself into Tampa police after being accused of coordinating a robbery and kidnapping. And on your sides, Beth Rousseau is live with a look at the charges the NFL player is facing. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So these multiple felony charges against Terrion Arnold, they carry a potential sentence of life in prison. Right now, he's here at the jail on Orient Road. Prosecutors say they want to keep him in custody until the time of the trial. Terrion Arnold, a force on the field for the Detroit Lions, now faces life in prison. Investigators with the Tampa Police Department say in February, the Lions cornerback believed three men stole more than $200,000 in items from his Airbnb in Largo. Detectives say in retaliation, the NFL player ordered a group of people to lure the men to an apartment, kidnap and rob them at gunpoint. 8 on Your Side told you earlier this year, one of the other suspects charged in this case, Lindell Hudson, worked as a paraprofessional at Endeavor and Discover Academy.
My daughter was so close to somebody like that. It's an eye-opener and makes you, think.
Parents at the school were too shaken to speak on camera, but say the entire situation is upsetting.
When you think about it, it's kind of scary to know that, there's individuals that work like that around our kids.
Now the case is back in the spotlight after Arnold turned himself in. The Detroit Lions released the following statement about the charges against Arnold. We're aware of the legal situation regarding Terrion Arnold. We will not comment at this time out of respect for the ongoing legal process. Back out here live, Arnold is here at the jail on Orient Road. This is where he turned himself in. He's facing 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of armed robbery. He's expected to go for a judge today for first appearance, I should say, at 1:30.
Okay, folks. Yogi Berra once said the famous quote, there's only Yogi could say, which is, this is deja vu all over again. Well, this is O.J. Simpson all over again and a few other famous and infamous NFL players. If you recall, O.J. believed people had stolen some of his memorabilia, went to, I think it was either in Vegas or Reno, went out where he understood somebody who had gotten those memorabilia items, I don't know, game balls, trophies, whatever, was selling them and barged into a hotel room armed and went to get them back. He got charged and the judge threw the book at him. I think he did 7 or 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. Now he is no longer with us. Move that was stupid. All he had to do was call the police. If he could prove it was his memorabilia, that's it. Well, here we have another NFL player who decided to take the law into his own hands, except when he took the law into his own hands, he broke the law in a big way. Hiring a crew of people to go hold people hostage and shake them down for money they took from you is just insane. It's insane. Here is this guy. He's got an NFL contract. I forget what the minimum salary is. I could look up his salary. I think the minimum is $500,000-$600,000. Like the worst player on the team, if you make the roster, makes that much money a year, and if they make playoffs or they do things which the Lions have in the past couple of years, you get more money. And he just blew it because the NFL's policies on, committing crimes, they call them morals clauses. If you do things that are illegal or embarrass the team or bring disrepute to the team, whatever you want to call it, they can fire you. And now he faces kidnapping charges, robbery charges, etc. I mean, I guess you could say I didn't tell these people to do it. Who knows what his defense will be? We'll find out. Maybe there's another explanation. But right now, the prosecutors seem to think they have enough evidence to hold him without bail. Now, whether or not that will stick, that's up to a judge. He'll hire an attorney, probably a good one, he better, to argue this guy has roots in the community. He's not going anywhere. He plays for the local NFL team. He'll profess his innocence and he didn't do anything wrong. But the upshot is if a jury believes he did what he did, those charges are very, very serious. I don't know if he has a prior record I don't know if he has a prior record. We'll find that out in the course of this case, and we'll follow up on it and see what happens. But he is facing potential life imprisonment. Will he get it? If it's a first offense, I don't know. If they cut a deal, maybe they'll go easy on him. If maybe he's got some way he thinks he can prove he's not guilty, good for him. But he's facing some serious consequences, and this is going to tie him up for quite a while. I don't know if the team will suspend him. I don't know what they'll do. They wisely always say, we have to hear about the charges. We don't make any comment now. That's what they should be doing. Any employer should be doing that. Public, private, whatever, should first see what's going on and then determine whether there should be an interim suspension or let the guy play and see what happens in the court system. But this guy is facing some very serious charges and made some bad decisions. If anything they say is true, we will follow up. But taking the law into your own hands, large, small scale, is always a bad idea. Nothing good comes of it. No matter what anybody thinks, it never works. And it usually ends up in disaster, as this young man has learned. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something here, folks. Please leave your comments. Please hit like and subscribe. And please, we'd love to see you come back next time. Always love hearing from all of you. Take care. This is Dave Epstein signing off for the Post Pollock Firm.